Have you ever wondered if that one person you can't stop thinking about feels the same way about you? That quiet glance across the room, the little moments that seem to mean more than they should, the words left unsaid that carry 1,000 unspoken feelings. Life is full of mysteries, but one of the most intriguing is trying to figure out the language of love when it's wrapped in silence. Sometimes the signs are right in front of you, but fear holds him back from saying what his heart screams every time you walk by. Today we're going to shine a light on those signs, not just so you can recognize when someone's crushing on you, but so you can understand that you are worth being loved, admired, and cherished, even if the words never quite make it out of his mouth. Because here's the truth, the human heart rarely hides well. Even the shyest person leaves behind a trail of clues, small but powerful signals that reveal what they truly feel. So if you've ever found yourself second-guessing, wondering if his silence means indifference or if it's actually overflowing affection disguised as hesitation, this is for you. We're about to break it down in a way that inspires you to see your worth, your impact, and the fact that love often begins not with grand declarations, but with trembling steps of vulnerability. And before we dive deeper, let me pause for a moment to remind you, if you find value in these messages of growth, confidence, and understanding, make sure to subscribe our channel Next Gen Emotive, where we turn hidden truths into clarity and help you step into the best version of yourself. Now let's talk about those 7 clear signs. The first sign is in the way he looks at you when he thinks no one notices. It's not just a casual glance, it's the kind of look that lingers, the look that says, "You matter." He might quickly look away the second you notice, but those eyes tell a story his lips aren't ready to speak. Remember, attraction has a way of breaking through even the strongest walls of fear. The second sign is nervous energy. When a guy is crushing on you hard but doesn't have the courage to confess, his body betrays him. The fidgeting, the awkward laughter, the sudden change in tone when you're around. It's not because he's uninterested, it's because your presence shifts his entire world. He wants to impress you, yet he fears messing it up. And that fear can make him stumble over his words or seem strangely quiet. Don't mistake silence for lack of feeling. Sometimes silence is the loudest scream of the heart. The third sign is his attentiveness. Watch how he remembers the small things. Did you mention your favorite drink once? Suddenly he shows up with it. Did you casually say you're stressed about something? He checks in on you late. These little gestures aren't random. They are deliberate acts of care from someone who may not say "I like you," but is showing it in action. Words can be withheld, but effort always leaks the truth. The fourth sign is the protective instinct. He'll walk on the outer side of the street, offer his jacket when it's cold, or subtly make sure you're okay in group settings. Protection is one of the purest forms of affection, especially when expressed without expectation of reward. If he looks out for you, even in ways he tries to play off as casual, chances are his heart is invested deeper than his words admit. The fifth sign is his willingness to be inconvenienced for you. If he goes out of his way, adjusts his schedule, or sacrifices comfort just to make your day a little easier, that's not just kindness. It's care rooted in affection. People don't go the extra mile for someone who means nothing to them. They do it because you matter, because being near you, helping you, feels worth every effort. The sixth sign is the way he lights up when you succeed. Watch his reaction when you talk about your wins. Does he celebrate them like they're his own? Does he beam with pride, even in the smallest achievements you share? That's not ordinary friendship, that's admiration. That's someone whose heart is invested in your happiness, because your joy becomes his joy. And finally, the seventh sign, the subtle pain when you mention other guy. He may not say it, but his body language shifts, his tone changes, or he suddenly gets quiet. That jealousy is hard to mask, because deep down he wants to be the one who holds that place in your life. He may not confess, but his reaction reveals the truth he's too afraid to voice. Now, why does all of this matter? Because so often we miss the love that's right in front of us, hidden under layers of hesitation. Fear is powerful. It convinces people to stay silent rather than risk rejection. It convinces them that their feelings are safer locked inside. But love, real, genuine love, always finds a way to reveal itself, even in whispers, glances, and unspoken acts of devotion. And if you're seeing these signs in someone around you, don't just look at them as cute, look at them as proof. Proof that you impact people more than you know. Proof that your presence sparks something powerful in others. Proof that you are worthy of admiration and affection. This isn't just about spotting a crush, it's about recognizing your own value. Because when someone is too scared to say how much they care, it's not a reflection of you being unworthy, it's a reflection of how deeply you matter to them. You intimidate them, not because you're unkind, but because you shine so brightly that they fear their words could never measure up. And that's something you should carry with you, not just in relationships, but in life. Your presence has power, your smile changes someone's day, your words linger in people's hearts, your actions inspire feelings that people may never admit, but that doesn't make them any less real. If anything, it shows how extraordinary you are. So here's the takeaway: don't doubt yourself, don't assume silence means you don't matter, don't mistake shyness for indifference. Sometimes love is quiet before it's loud. Sometimes it hides before it shines, but it's always there, moving, shaping and inspiring the people around you. And when you recognize these signs, you're not just decoding his feelings, you're discovering your own power to impact hearts in ways words cannot capture. Stand tall in that truth. Walk with the confidence of knowing that even if the world stays silent, your worth speaks volumes. And whether it's through his eyes, his actions, or his unspoken devotion, remember you are loved more than you know, admired more than you see, and valued more than you can imagine.